Hi everyone, it's Deborah, welcome back. You're probably wondering what I'm doing with all these books cluttering up my workspace. Well, today I'm doing something that I saw on YouTube or maybe Pinterest, I'm not really sure. I've got it saved somewhere, so I will go back and have another look at it, but I just thought I'd try it and see what I can come up with before I go and have a look at what I saw a couple of weeks ago. So the reason for the books is that I'm going to be using bits of them today. And you can see I have lots of books, interesting books, hopefully, with the things in there that I want, all sorts of things. And I'm going to start, this is a German book. And what I'm looking for is, oh, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Somebody's writing in there. I hadn't realised that that was in there. That's the sort of thing that I'm looking for. And also this sort of thing. So anything where I've got little bits of writing like this. And I just don't want to take too much from the same book. I might come back to that one and get some more later. Then I've got this thing, which has just been sitting in the cupboard. I must have pulled the cover off at some point. I'll take this piece, and this is the life of Lucas Aurelius, this one. So I'm not sure what else would be in here that I want. Okay, I just pulled them out. I really don't know what I want. I can't use that. That's an actual book that I'm working on, which I was looking for the other day. Now I found it. I know what I did with it. Well, I didn't know what I did with it. That's why I just have found it. Use this one. These sorts of things where there's lots of headings and things. So if you've got lots of books and you don't know what to do with them, then I'm going to give you this idea. Well, it's not my idea. So thank you to whoever this was. Oh, what about this one? That's a good one. And let's see what else we've got in here. I've got so many of these old books, I really need to try and do something with them. And that's why I thought that this one was a good one. I'll take both of these pages here. And then if this works out, I might go through and get these books and sort of spend a day just chopping them up, or sit in front of the telly, chopping them up, pulling out what I want. This is just an old grammar book. And I don't know that, oh yeah, I can take this piece here, that will be good. Maybe this piece down here. Piece of my commercial typewriting book. Actually, this would be really good because of the different fonts that are in here. Don't even have to tear the whole page out. I can just pull a piece like that out. I've probably got enough to get started. Well, I did want something out of this shorthand book, I thought. Not sure. Okay, I've got enough to get started, so we'll get going. And under here somewhere I have some pieces of manila folder, which is one of my favourite cheap surfaces to work on because it doesn't cost very much. So, and these are just the offcuts of things that I've made, and I have a whole drawer full. So the idea is that I'm going to put these down on here in strips. I'm using just some Yoo-hoo stick to do this, and hopefully if it works out it will look quite good. here. I'm going to put something underneath that first before I do that. Let's see, oh here. This one here. I'll put that there, definitely, but let me get some more from elsewhere first. Kind of chop that off a little bit, but I think that would still be okay to put there. But I do want I'll tear this one. Need to put something under there because that'll be too hard otherwise to cut round that. Let's see here. In fact, I'm taking that off there altogether. I'm going to put this here. And this one down here. And I need one more. What else have I got here? What about this one? So I want some that have got straighter edges on them, and then other pieces that have got tearing edges on them, or torn edges. That's the word I'm looking for. So that it's all a bit different. But I did actually want them to be straight on the page. I don't want them to be crooked, the actual word. I want that to be straight. So now I've had to pull that up. That's okay. And I'll tear this off a little bit more. It's just a tiny bit too big. Trim the edges up. And I think this would make a pocket in a journal because it's quite a good size for that. Or you could just use it as a tag and tuck it in somewhere. I like that. I might make some more and then think about some other things that I could possibly put on it. And this is already a pocket that I've made when I was doing something. So I might decorate the front of this one, I think. Here you go, I've done 2 of them now, and I think that they look really cool, and it's a really great use of all these little pieces from the books that you probably wouldn't use because most of the page will be blank. I'm glad I tried that idea. This is Deborah. Thanks for watching. Cheers.